The story of Nazi gold is one of the most intriguing and mysterious tales from World War II. It involves hidden treasures, secret operations, and the search for lost wealth. This story has fascinated people for decades and has led to many myths and conspiracy theories. Let's explore the myths and the reality behind Nazi gold. During World War II, the Nazi regime in Germany accumulated a vast amount of wealth. This wealth came from various sources, including the looting of occupied countries, the confiscation of property from Jews and other persecuted groups, and the exploitation of forced labor. The Nazis collected gold, jewelry, art, and other valuable items. They stored these treasures in secret locations, hoping to use them to finance their war efforts and future plans. One of the most popular myths about Nazi gold is that it was hidden in secret locations around the world. According to this myth, high-ranking Nazi officials, including Martin Bormann, hid large amounts of gold and other valuables in places like South America, Switzerland, and even Antarctica. These hidden treasures were supposedly meant to be used to rebuild the Nazi regime after the war. While it is true that the Nazis accumulated a lot of wealth, the reality of Nazi gold is less glamorous than the myths suggest. After the war, the Allied forces conducted extensive investigations to find and recover the stolen treasures. They discovered many hidden caches of gold, art, and other valuables. Much of this wealth was returned to its rightful owners or used to compensate the victims of Nazi persecution. Martin Bormann was one of Adolf Hitler's closest aides and a key figure in the Nazi regime. He was responsible for managing the party's finances and was believed to have knowledge of the hidden treasures. After the war, Bormann disappeared, leading to many rumors and conspiracy theories about his fate and the location of the Nazi gold. Some believe that he escaped to South America with the treasures, while others think he died in Berlin during the final days of the war. The search for Nazi gold has continued for decades. Treasure hunters, historians, and governments have all been involved in the quest to find the hidden treasures. Some have claimed to have found evidence of hidden caches, while others have dismissed these claims as hoaxes. Despite many efforts, the exact location of all the Nazi gold remains unknown. The myths about Nazi gold have had a significant impact on popular culture. They have inspired books, movies, and documentaries, capturing the imagination of people around the world. These stories often portray the search for Nazi gold as a thrilling adventure, full of danger and intrigue. However, it is important to remember that these myths are often based on speculation and not on solid evidence. While the myths about Nazi gold are fascinating, it is crucial to rely on historical research to understand the true story. Historians have worked tirelessly to uncover the facts about the Nazi regime and its wealth. Their research has provided valuable insights into the extent of the looting and the efforts to recover the stolen treasures. By studying history, we can separate fact from fiction and gain a better understanding of the past. The story of Nazi gold is a mix of myths and reality. While the Nazis did accumulate a vast amount of wealth, the idea of hidden treasures scattered around the world is largely a myth. The search for Nazi gold continues to capture the imagination of people, but it is essential to rely on historical research to uncover the truth. By doing so, we can honor the memory of the victims and learn valuable lessons from history.